Hello, welcome back. Last time I found a clue that told me how to interact with the signs that were pointed out to me before, and I tracked down 5 of them and did the thing at them. So there are, 8 more to go. I know where 7 of those 8 are. Well, at least I have the clues for them. And for the ones for which I have the clues, I know where at least a few of them are, I think. So I figure might as well just go get those done. Let's see. First one is... I'm going to have to look at my notes for this, but let me head toward a teleporter. Then I'll figure out where I'm going with it. This is likely to be a choppy few episodes, most likely, because I need to parse some clues, figure out what they're saying, search out places that are being described, and then do a thing at each one of them. Alright, so I'm at a teleporter. What do my notes say? The 13th sign is on an overhang above advice to be patient. I know what the advice is. I think I remember what the computer looked like that gave that advice. Problem is I don't remember where it was. What sort of zone would that be in? Not volcanic. Not temple. Pretty sure not jungle. Not whatever this place is. I feel like it was sort of just right in this general area. Let's go to this teleporter, actually, and see if that gets me close to where I want to be. There was there were 3 lightning barriers, and a computer was in the middle of them. Actually, was it Sandrock? It might have been Sandrock. Again, I remember what the place looked like, I just don't remember where it was. One of them, I think, is perhaps the fisherman. Oh, and I had an idea about the fisherman. Let me go ahead and try that. Let's see, what's closest to him? Well, this one. That's right below. However, I don't want to be right below. I want to be above and to the side, kinda. Yeah, okay, so, I had a theory at one point that maybe I'd get a power-up that would let me go through those things. Oh yeah, because there was that one other mystery spot down in the depths, or wherever it is, down below, which could only be accessed by going the wrong way through a one-way thingy. So I'm not sure about that yet. But anyway, I had an idea about this place above the fisherman here. Eyes open up. Hey! Oh! Spiders! Whoa! I was not ready for those. I forgot spiders existed here. For some reason these eyes... Well, they make me think of some of the stuff I saw in the ruins, what I think is probably the ruins. And the mechanic there was to disable power-ups. So I just want to see if maybe something happens if I turn off all of these. It seems it does not immediately. There are still spiders there, and it's going to be a little harder to deal with them with basic equipment. No, that does not. I have no indication of which combinations might work, if any, so I think that's just a... That one's a bust. Is there anything in the background? Let's see. So there's like a spider web right there that tells me spiders are around. Spiders are around. I could really, really overthink it and try to interpret like the different heights of these grass tufts or whatever they are as meaning something, but no. The reason I'm so interested in this spot is because it's right above the fisherman and would get me to where he is. He has a save point. That's what tells me in fairly clear terms... Oh, I didn't want to be here, but I'm here now. That tells me in fairly clear terms that there's a way to get to him. Well, except it doesn't. It implies it. I haven't been here for a long time. There was a floppy disk in here. And nothing else, and it's not too interesting. I don't think any of my clues could apply to that room. Okay, well, I had other business to attend to. What was it? Finding that one computer that's, with the hint in it. It was not... Okay, no, hang on. This is this music, this place with that map color, but that just goes in... The thing I'm mumbling about is the confusion over what to call this place. Those are both part of the same zone, so I guess this is Depths. Depths on the floppy disk reader was drawn with the mushrooms and... you know. Okay, so... Anyway, let me look at my notes and pick out a thing that I want to go toward and actually get something done. Okay, here's one I'm reasonably confident in. The 10th sign is at the circular window to the vastness of space. There's only so many things that match the description of circular window to the vastness of space. One of them is the cockpit of the derelict ship, and that's the first place I'm going to check. Because that seems reasonably likely. Does this lead around to that teleporter? I think it does. Yeah, it totally does. Okay. So to get there, I need to go to the teleport, which is where? Is it this one? I think it's that one. That also has a circular window that might lead to the vastness of space, so I can check there. This game would not work on a console because you need to type in stuff with the keyboard. You can play it with a gamepad on PC as long as you also have a keyboard connected. This is not the way. Deep in the sand under a plant under siege. I don't think that's this screen. Doesn't seem like that matches the description. But there are other places like that that would match that. Probably. 2W. Hey. Get out of that. Where am I going? I had a destination. I'm going the right way, actually. Why did I teleport here? This is not close at all to where I want to be. There are almost enough teleporters on this station, but not quite actually enough. Is this the way? This might be the way. You're a dome, kinda. Okay, so neither of those places. Hang on, remind me what's down here. I know I want to be up above. There's a hologram. So there's an Explorer hologram at 712. Okay. It's a dome to the vastness of space. Oh hey, I found one. Okay. Well, there we go. What was the exact wording? At the circular window to the vastness of space. And that couldn't fit any of these others, right? I don't think so. No. Right. Okay, so I got that one. So no need to go to the derelict ship cockpit unless it fits another one of these. Let's see here. The third sign is on metal at the first steps on the road one can never complete. I never figured that one out. There's one in the ruins that I know I could get when I'm in a convenient place to go back there, I guess. Huh, there's like antennas or something. Why am I going here? I don't know. I felt like it for some reason. I haven't been here in a while. And I wanted to go see this unique exploding thing that shows up nowhere else in the game, apparently. Stands in front of a creature long forgotten. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. Right, anyway. Where am I? What am I doing? Who am I? I've landed in the ocean sector. There's a teleporter kinda up here. I think. Yeah. I've already done everything of interest in this area, as far as I know. Okay, so things I know. Advice to be patient. If only I could remember where on the map it was. No, it's not here. It's not just some random computer somewhere. I know exactly what it looks like. I just don't know where. The ruins... Let's see, so that's the interior of that place. It wasn't there. Was it there? No, okay, oh, I'm starting to remember. Okay, so it was definitely caves. This teleporter will put me close. I am remembering. There was a vertical shaft on the right side of the room. Or maybe it was like... Research notes. Research notes? Huh. Could it have been... in this general area? It could have been in this general area. It was in this general area. This is the place, isn't it? It's either that or in the caves. I'm going to check there because suddenly I feel like that's the right place. And I think the quickest way to get there is to do this. That's probably false because getting back through this is a major pain, isn't it? That's still the quickest way. Alright, let's see how much of a pain. Shouldn't be too bad. Probably. Advice to be patient. That was not over here, but remember me what was over here? One of these computers said something interesting. Artifacts. Writings we found. Entity is supposed to arrive. What purpose? Muya. Right, that was the interesting thing there. Return these orbs where they came from. How long do they stay? No going back to the ruins anymore. The way is blocked, I'm sure. Perhaps those creatures will take the orbs back themselves if we let them. Who knows what purpose they were serving in the ruins, though? I sure don't. Okay, so my supercharge and dash are going to work against me here. I wonder if I can just take the damage and ignore that mechanic. That's not a good idea to try, but I might try anyway. Hang on, what was over here? There was a barrier that got removed. I could see it get removed right there, in fact. I should have gathered all my tools. There's no way I'll survive now. I wasn't prepared enough. What was all this again? I don't really remember. I don't want to go through the process of retraversing that, because that's a pain. It's enough of a pain just to get out of here to get to the other side of the teleport, which is where I'm trying to be. Alright, so this is going to hurt. That hurts a lot. I can't afford that. Okay. Well, that's the answer to that question. Except I kind of did. I survived. Okay, good enough. Let's see. I wanted to be on the other side of this because I thought that might be where the computer was with the advice to be patient. Come on, get through the gap. Get through the gap. You know what? It totally wasn't here. Oh, I already did this. That's right, there was a clue right here. I would have seen the other one if it was in this area, so no. I'm in totally the wrong place. Okay. So back to my theory of it being in the caves. So if it's in the caves, it's going to be... somewhere. I don't know where. It might be in this general area. Alright, you know what? I know what the place looks like. I'm gonna wander until I find it, and I'll see you when I do. I haven't yet found the computer that I'm looking for, despite looking pretty much everywhere. Just some random room has it in it, and I'm not walking into that room wherever it is. But I did find something. The sixth sign is in a mass of sand on a plant under siege. I believe it's this one. It is. I typed it in and it worked. I don't think it played the sound because I was under siege too. But that was the spot. I also came up with a theory for who the creature long forgotten is. I believe he's in the ruins, actually. I've ended up here. Where do I want to be? I want to be wherever that computer is, but I cannot find it. So, I can describe what I remember. It won't help me find it now, but there were like 3 lightning barriers vertically in a row. A computer on the right side of them. This is like at the bottom of a room. There's also a vertical shaft on the right side of the room. The left side was... Okay, so where's the place that's... It's a transition between, like... I still think it's, like, right in that area. Okay. Okay. Let me try my luck one more time. If I go here... Does this put me close to where I want to be? No, this is just this place that I've visited so many times already today. And then none of this over here. Okay, so where's the transition to, there's a room with one of those nasty robots in it that I hate. What else is there? This is driving me nuts. Because I can see it so clearly in my mind's eye, but that doesn't help me actually find the place. It's not down here. It's not over here. Okay, so phase through the air. That save point is there. That's the one that takes me to the alternate dimension. It's not in the alternate dimension, but I feel like that's close to it. Oh no, this is just teleporter again. If I go up above here, will I find what I seek? The vertical shaft I was thinking of looks a lot like that, but that's not it. What about here? Okay, yeah, so this is the save point with the alternate dimension. If I go here, this is just volcanic. I don't think it was in the volcanic sector, but it could have been, for all I know. I don't know. I have no way to look at a higher resolution map or anything. I guess I could scrub through old videos and see if I can find where I... yeah, I could figure out the one before I went to the place with the moon. I would have just read the clue there. Okay, I could resort to that if I have to. Instead, let's go to the ruins and do 2 of them that I'm pretty sure I know where they are. Well, not pretty sure, but have a decent idea, at least. So another thing I remember about this room is that I got there before I had Dash Booster H, I think. So that would have made it pretty early on. That's why I thought it was in the caves. Maybe I'm mistaken about that. I was certainly mistaken at one point about whether I had read the computer or not. I walked by and said, I've read this, when I hadn't. That felt like a likely spot, even though I didn't have a clue pointing to it. I felt like trying the code there. It didn't help. There's no penalty for trying it in just random places, other than the possible penalty of accidentally solving something without going through the full process, so I don't get the satisfaction. Anyway, what's the clue for this one? The 9th sign is nearby on a pointed pillar next to almost certain death. That looks like almost certain death to me. That looks like a pointed pillar to me. There are no pointed pillars here, unless it's this one. It's not that one. Okay, so I need to... That's the one. Found it. Okay, so I got that one. Next. Sure, I'll save. I'll save with my power-ups on. What's the one I'm going for here? Okay, so I need to deactivate all but... What is it? Keycard? No, it's plasma field. That's the one. So here inside the maze, in the place where it gave me the ESA letters, there was a creature who said, "I miss my friends," or something like that. Seems like he's been forgotten by his friends for a long time. So perhaps he's the one. And also it's in the room where the letters are given, so that makes it feel even more likely. So you. In front of a creature long forgotten. That's not it. Okay, so that was my main theory of that. A secondary one is perhaps it's the Mega Sad guy. That seems a lot weaker because there's nothing to indicate that he's been forgotten, other than he's really sad, I guess. That room is a pain to get into. You know what else is a pain? Getting out of this maze. How do I do this again? Remind me where this leads. It's that room right there that I just left that I always forget. Oh, well, I figured it out. Good. Lucky me. So up, down, left. And that will take me out. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna head to the... Yeah, I'll probably head to the... I have an explanation for what the signs do. Oh, hey, you know what else? You know what else? I have a number, and that number is only 13. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, hang on, I have 7. So the missing one in this thing is not the missing one that I don't have a clue for. Let's see, which one do I have? I have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I don't have eighth. Maybe it counts from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it counts from the right, then that might make sense. Okay, so what did I get? Creature long forgotten. I was working on that. Don't have it yet. Massive sand, plant or seed. That's done. These clues were given out of order. I have them noted out of order. I have them noted in power-up order, which is not as convenient as it could be. Wait a second. The final sign is at ancient ruins covered by glass. Is that so? Ancient ruins. That doesn't necessarily mean the ruins. It could mean... Well, now, hang on. Is there anything covered by glass in here? I don't recall seeing anything glass. I don't know why I tried to look at my map as if that would help me. Nearby an appointed pillar, so I got that one. I'm filling out my notes with the ones of these that I completed. Circular window, vastness of space. That's done. So that I can see if I can figure out the pattern. This is super awkward to do at this angle. Okay, so I definitely have... Let's see. I have first, which, if it counts from the right, would not be active. It would be this one. Second is in front of a creature long forgotten. Don't have. Third is on metal. First steps in road 1 can never complete. Fourth is on a ledge over water under a glass dome. Got that. Oh. Wait a second. The fourth sign is on a ledge over water under a glass dome. Yeah, that was one that I got today. That was the one in the underneath the derelict ship teleport. Sure. The fifth sign is hidden away above a vertical power. Got it. The sixth sign is in a mass of sand on a plant under siege. Got it. The seventh sign is at the bottom of the world. I got it. Well, this is confusing. Okay, so there's a gap in there for no obvious reason. That gap... I'm glad it was there because it prompted me to try turning off power-ups in the clock room down below. But I'm not sure how it makes sense in this puzzle. Okay, so I got the seventh sign, and the seventh eye from the left, the one right after the gap, is raised. Number 8... I don't have a clue for the 8th sign, but that is raised, so I guess that's 9th then? This is a weird way to count. The 9th sign is nearby on a pointed pillar next to almost certain death. Yes, I just got that. Okay, so the 10th sign is at the circular window to the vastness of space. Wait, I have that one. And 8, 9, 7, 9, 10. Circular... I do not understand how this counts. Apparently it is non-linear, or non-contiguous, or non-something. Okay. So, I know what those do now. That's helpful. It is still currently my mission to find the computer that tells me to wait in front of the moon. I'm determined, but my determination has so far just given me frustration and annoyance at having a poor memory. So I'm going to look around a little bit more. If that doesn't lead anywhere, I'll resort to looking through video footage, I guess, because I have a way to find that, but it's a pain to go and do it, so I don't want to. I'd rather just happen to find the thing that I... Okay. Let me, for one thing, throw away my assumption that, that I did not have Dash Booster H at the time, and look in places like Temple, and... It wouldn't be a research outpost. It wasn't that late, probably. Could have been derelict ship. I don't know. I'll look around and see if I can find what I want to find. I made my way back to the Megasad room. Let's see if this guy is the creature. He is not. He still says the same thing. I still don't understand it. This feels like a reference to something, maybe the author's past work, that I just have not been exposed to, so I have no context for what that means. Alright, back to looking for whatever I was looking for. A computer that had the advice to be patient on it. Oh hey, planet surface. Does this do anything for me? Remind me what happens if I... Let's see. This would take me back down there. Remind me what happens if I go back to the planet. There's one of those here. Hang on, I gotta try something. I gotta try a couple of things. So that's the teleporter that takes me back after that. I want to see if this ending still triggers here. Hey! Metal on the road you can never complete. ESA. Got it. Got it. I found one. I'm glad I tried that. Okay. Random insight is the best thing. Alright, I'm satisfied with that. I'm not going to walk all the way to the right and see if I get that ending again, because presumably I will. This room. Hey, what did this computer say? This was written in the, yeah, that language. I already know what that says, already did. Muya lives in the sand, something, something, something. Okay, so that was some good accidental progress. Have I looked down here? Yeah, alright. So, where does that put me status-wise? That was... Okay, road you can never complete. So that was the third sign. Good. Second sign stands in front of a creature long forgotten. I still don't know that one. The 13th sign is on an overhang above advice to be patient. I'm still determined to find the advice to be patient. But I'm impatient about it. And forgetful. I found what I was looking for. I did eventually have to resort to scrubbing through video footage, because this is tucked away in a part of the station that was just the furthest thing from my mind. So way up here next to the boss rush is a room. I was looking for rooms of this shape, this 2x2 shape, but I just did not spot this one, or didn't think it was in the area where I should be looking. Anyway, down here is the thing I was picturing. It is in the volcanic sector. So 2 lightning barriers next to a computer. The sun, moon, stars, gaze at the one that is unlikely to hurry without moving. Advice to be patient. The 13th sign is on an overhang above advice to be patient. Aha. This very significant looking spot right here is exactly where it is. I know, those two are going to turn into eyes. E-S-A. Oh, I was wrong. The middle one did. Alright, close enough. There's a save point in here. And a boss rush. It'd be fun to do the boss rush next time. I don't want to interrupt what I'm doing, but I also don't want to just leave it forever and never get to it. Okay, well, maybe whether I do the boss rush next time will depend on where I am with these riddles. So, remaining things. The second sign stands in front of a creature long forgotten. Fisherman is still my primary theory with that. The final sign is at ancient ruins covered by glass. I don't have any ideas about that. I mean, it does say ancient ruins. The place I'm in appears to be ruins. I don't remember seeing any glass in there, but I may not have been looking for it. What else are ancient ruins? Temple? What in the temple is covered by glass? There's a spot in the temple that's covered by glass, I think, but I don't think that's... I don't know. It's possible. Does anything else fit the description of ancient ruins? Derelict ship, maybe? Oh. So maybe the cockpit... Well, I don't think you would describe this as ancient. It's a little bit old, but it's, modern technology. That probably doesn't fit. Okay, research outpost, no. The rest of the station, no. Temple is the only thing that on the station would be described that way. So it's either the temple or the derelict ship if you really want to stretch the definition of ancient, because there is glass there. So it's an ancient place with glass. It can't be so ancient. Or it's the crystal caves, or which might be the ruins. Anyway, so those are the only two signs that I have left, and I know what the signs do now, so that's nice. Question. Let me specify the answer that I want before I ask this question. So, creature long forgotten. I'm trying to figure that out. The fisherman is still my prime suspect. I would like to know, can I currently get to the fisherman? If I can, please don't tell me how. If he is the creature I'm looking for, please don't tell me that. If he's not the creature I'm looking for, please don't tell me that either. I just want only the answer to the specific question. With my current abilities, can I currently get to the fisherman? If I can never get to him, I don't want to know that either. I feel the need to be this specific because a few people have had to be muted because they don't understand what a spoiler is and want to tell me absolutely every little tiny detail about the game. And I have to use an elaborate filtering system to make sure I don't actually read those comments by accident. Anyway, so if you can answer just that very specific part of that question, I would appreciate it. But yeah, I'll still be thinking about it on my own. If there's something else that fits that description, like just the word creature narrows the possibility space dramatically because there's not a whole lot on this station that can be described as a creature. There was that one guy right over here. I tried in front of him. He spoke in the cipher language. There's the two dudes up here who also speak in the cipher language. Neither of them are uniquely a creature long forgotten. There was also the eagle. The eagle had a thing next to him, so it's not that one. I assume it's either a living creature or like something that's left a part of itself behind, so it wouldn't be a dead boss, is what I'm thinking. Could be a background element, but like, something that has specifically been forgotten and is a creature and is identifiable by that, uniquely identifiable by that descriptor. Still feels like it cuts out a lot of these. Like the guy who misses his friends. I thought that was such a good candidate. It's possible I was just standing in the wrong spot, but I doubt it. I think it's actually not that one. Anyway, yeah. So fisherman's still my prime suspect. If I can get to the fisherman, please let me know. And don't tell me any more than that. Anyway, I'll see you next time.